Hare Krishna. I'll be reading about Paramananda Puri. Sri Paramananda Puri took birth in the province of Trihuta, which is today comprised of Muzaffarpur, Dwarbhanga and Chhapra districts. He was the dear disciple of Sri Madhavendra Puri, as stated in the Chaitanya Bhagavat Antya 3:178. The first meeting of Mahaprabhu and Paramananda Puri took place in South India at Rishabh Parvat. Mahaprabhu recited many prayers and hymns while taking darshan of Lord Narayan at Rishabh Parvat. Paramananda Puri was present there at that time for the 4 months of the rainy season, Chaturya Mas. Hearing this auspicious news, Mahaprabhu went to him and offered his obeisances at his feet. Paramananda Puri in turn embraced him in great love. For 3 days they remained absorbed in the talks of Sri Krishna, staying together in Puri Gosai's room. Paramananda Puri told Mahaprabhu that he would be going to Purushottam and then on to Gauda, Bengal, to take bath in the Ganges. Mahaprabhu then requested him to return from there to Nilachal, as he would himself be going there from Shatabandha. Mahaprabhu expressed his desire that the two of them could reside there together. Being kind upon me, please come to Nilachal. Saying this, he took permission to leave and set out for the south, feeling very joyful. Then Paramananda Puri began his journey to Puri. According to Gaur Ganodesh Tipika, Paramananda Puri was formerly Sri Uddhav in Krishna Leela. Mahaprabhu respected Puri Gosai as his guru, and whenever he received any invitation to honor the Lord's prasadam, he would always take Paramananda Puri with him. Puri Goswami was in turn very affectionate to Mahaprabhu. In the mood of parental love, Mahaprabhu arranged one room and a servant for him at Kashi Mishra Bhavan. Later on, Puri Gosai took up residence at one mutt on the western side of Lord Jagannath's temple. One day, Lord Chaitanya took Gadadhar Pandit with him and paid a visit to Paramananda Puri. There, at the mutt, one well had been dug, but the water was not very nice. Therefore, Paramananda Puri was somewhat dissatisfied. Mahaprabhu, being aware of everything, inquired, Gosaiji, how is the water in your well now? Puri replied, This well is very unfortunate. The water is more like mud than water. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu was sad, and therefore he raised up his 2 arms and prayed to Lord Jagannath, Lord Jagannath, please bestow this blessing upon me, that Ganga water will enter into this well. At that very moment, Ganga Devi accepted the Lord's order on her head and entered into that well and filled it with her presence. The devotees could understand that due to the Lord's prayer, Ganga Devi had made her appearance. They circumambulated that well and offered their obeisances. Having received this auspicious news, Mahaprabhu immediately came there and seeing the pristine water remarked, Please hear me, O devotees. Whoever takes bath in or drinks this water will receive the same benefit as one does by bathing in or drinking the Ganges water. He will attain pure devotion to Krishna. Every day, Puri Gosai would first come to take darshan of Mahaprabhu and then attend to any other activities. Mahaprabhu would in turn always look after him and see to his needs. Mahaprabhu announced, I am in this world only due to the affection of Puri Goswami. I belong to him and not to any other. He can sell me anywhere he likes. Whoever simply sees him becomes the object of Sri Krishna's affection. As Puri Gosai was the life and soul of Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu was similarly the life and soul of Puri Gosai. Paramananda Puri's well. The Vyasdev of Lord Chaitanya's pastime, Vrindavan Das Thakur, describes Paramananda Puri's glorifications in the Chaitanya Bhagavat, especially mentioning this well. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur makes the following remarks about Paramananda Puri's well. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur makes the following remarks about Paramananda Puri's well in the Bhashya on the Chaitanya Bhagavat. This well is not far along the road leading west from the Jagannath temple. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur pointed that this well out as being that of Paramananda Puri. It is just next to the police station. Just as Krishna engaged in intimate conversation and discussions with his friend Arjun, so too did Mahaprabhu spend entire days conversing with Paramananda Puri about Krishna. Mahaprabhu knew that the water from his well was not good through his omniscience. Later, he heard the same thing directly from Paramananda himself. Jagannath knew that any living being who touched or drank the water from Paramananda's well would be freed from all sins and thus liberated. Thus, he himself had made the water of this well muddy in order to discourage anyone from taking it. This was a sign of Jagannath's miserliness, as he did not seem to want anyone to have this opportunity to attain liberation. Mahaprabhu thus stood up and prayed with arms upraised, asking Lord Jagannath to be merciful to the Jivas. Lord Jagannath, grant me this boon. Let the Ganges river enter into this well. Please order the Bhagavati Ganga, which travels underground, to flow into the well. When the devotees heard the Lord's sweet prayer, they all shouted the names of Hare in approval. Taking the order of the Lord seriously, Ganga Devi entered into the well. The next morning, the devotees were amazed and overjoyed to see that the water in this well was pure and clear. Paramananda Puri glorified the well, saying that anyone who takes a bath with this water will obtain the same benefit as from bathing in the Ganges and would attain devotion to Krishna. Mahaprabhu himself bathed in the well's water and drank from it. Just as the devotees glorifies the Lord, so too does the Lord sing his devotees' glories and seeks to increase them. Those who are uninterested in the Supreme Lord are incapable of understanding the glories of a devotee. The compassionate Lord glorifies the devotees so that everyone could learn that without the association of devotees and without their mercy, there is no such thing as auspiciousness for the jiva. The Lord said, I am present on this earth only out of affection for Paramananda Puri. I belong to him alone. If he sells me, I allow myself to be sold. Anyone who sees Paramananda Puri even once will receive love for Krishna, as stated in the Chaitanya Bhagavat 3.3.255-7. In the Gaudiya Vaishnav Abhidan, it is said that Paramananda Puri wrote a book named Govinda Vijaya. Puri Goswami's well can still be found at Jagannath Puri, within one police camp on the way to Loknath Mandir. Thank you. Hare Krishna.